So the month of July in Chanhassen was smoking hot, temperatures and home sales. How fast were homes selling? We define that by days on market. How many days on market on the median does it take to sell a home? Did it take to sell a home in Chanhassen, by the way? And we'll split it up with single families and condos and townhomes. So it was 10 days for July, 10 days to sell a home on the median. So half of the homes sold faster and half of the homes sold slower than 10 days. And when you look at like the month before, what did that look like? So June, how did that compare? Well, it was 16 days. So it was a little bit slower, but not that much. When we look at a year ago, what was it then? So July of 2024, okay, it was, oh my goodness, what was it? I forgot. No, they were 11. So they were pretty darn fast. These are really good statistics. What is this saying? This means that the homes are selling pretty quickly. Now, one other thing to note with this is after the home inspection, or the home inspection didn't actually even happen because there was no home inspection. Townhomes and condos, this might seem inordinately high. It is a little high, but it's not inordinately high. And we'll break this down in a minute. But it took 44 days to sell a townhome or a condo in Chanhassen. It took 31 days in June of 2025. And a year ago, it was 13. So when we're looking at sales, this is very different, okay? But I'm going to break this down here in a moment. That's why these two don't even seem like they work, okay? And I want to explain that because there's more to the story. But first, I have to clean my board. Now, amount of showings is different because you could have 5 showings in a day or 0 showings in a day. Showings depending for single family homes in Chanhassen. So it's single family. So with single families, it took 12 showings to sell that single family home in 10 days in the month of July 2025. For townhomes and condos, it was not 12, it was 7. Now this is fascinating for a lot of people, and it's a little fascinating for me, but I understand the dynamics of it a little bit. Why did it take less time to sell something slower? Well, here's why. Because condos and townhomes require a lot of thought. Okay, they require a lot of thought to purchase because there's an HOA. How much amenities do I get with that HOA? How much am I paying for that HOA? How much of the maintenance and the physical plant, okay, of my home will be covered by that HOA fee? And also, is it an older HOA or a newer? Is my townhome or condo complex older? The older they are, the more maintenance they need. If they haven't had a time to, or they haven't done it, or they mismanaged, which is also very possible, they may not have a bucket of dough to fix the roofs or to fix the siding or to fix the windows or whatever it is they're covering. And I shouldn't have even said the word windows because very few condos or townhomes do windows. Condos, maybe. Townhomes, almost never. So what I'm getting at is that it may take 3-4 times longer to get these 7 showings in, but these people are way more serious on average than these people, okay? Because they're taking their time before they even get there to go, okay, do I want those amenities? Do I want that lifestyle? And I love working with people with condos and townhomes. And sometimes I've been selling real estate so long that when they start explaining what they want in a townhome or a condo, and I can usually say, well, here's 3 really good ones that are going to be a lot of what you're looking for. So that's kind of fun. It makes real estate a little funner than just kind of exploring and wandering around. Price per square foot. By the way, this is price per square foot finished. Okay, so it's finished square feet, which would be all finished square feet, above ground, below ground, whatever. Most of it just by nature is above ground, but it could be below ground square footage. So how much is it selling for in Chanhassen? By the way, this is a rolling average, so it's kind of got, the rolling average built in, so it's a better number than some of the month-to-month numbers. So For single families, $240 per square foot in Chanhassen for the month of July. The month before was $240 also. Okay, so for June of 2025, it was $240. When we go back a year, it is a little lighter, $228 per square foot. Okay, and that would be July of 2024. That's a really ugly Y, but you know, you'll get over it. In that period of time, prices have gone up about 5%. That is a healthy amount of price increase for single family homes in Chanhassen. And by the way, the immediate area around is running about that as well. So when we look at other towns, so this is very, very appropriate. Townhomes and condos, okay, are a little different. They sold for $212 a square foot in July of 2025, and the month before, in June, they sold for $205. So they jumped up $7 a square foot. Now, does that mean they all went up $7 a square foot? No, it just means those are the ones that sold. And again, these are kind of the law of averages. So we're looking at that. So now, when we go back in time, $210 was what they were selling for in July of 2024. So pound for pound, it's really virtually the same, but it is technically a 1% increase in value, price per square foot. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Bye-bye.